Yo Residents, what's up? Carlos here. In today's video, we're talking about the new Spotlight shops, about the changes, and actually, we're talking about your opinion. I did ask you in the community post, what are the cons and what are the pros about the Spotlight shop? And yeah, we're going through your comments. I'm very interested to see what you think about it. I will also tell you what I think about the new Spotlight shop. Also, the prices, like, is the game more expensive or cheaper, but that will be in a separate video. So if you don't want to miss that out, I would love it if you leave a like, a comment, what you think about the Spotlight shop, if you have not done it yet, what we show now, and leave a sub if you're new here. I would totally appreciate it. Okay, let's dive into the video. So before we talk about your opinions about pros and cons, just one thing. I also did ask you, what do you like more, paid pipes or the new Spotlight shop? Actually, I was kind of surprised. It was a kind of equal vote, so 56% towards the Spotlight shop, 44 towards the pipe pulls by 1,100 votes, so that's quite a lot. Actually, I did thought that the pipe pulls might win, but it looks like that you really like the Spotlight shop, which is pretty cool. But today we are talking about the cons, starting with the con Spotlight shops. Name everything you don't like about the new Spotlight shop in the comments. So Mark says, the cons are, you can't get multiple items at once unless you will out, and also the fun of the pipes is gone, but I think the good outweighs the bad. That's absolutely true. Alex says, definitely think the prices are too high, even as a Go Pass player, even as a whale, I would say so. I do think it's cool that items like the Armored Rider and 8-bit Walnut Mushroom have also made their way into this new high-end shop. This is absolutely true. So I see it also. I definitely think the Spotlight shop is too expensive. I really hope they change here something. On the other side, good thing is that you can get stuff which you don't have in your account maybe. That's pretty cool. Yogi says, the prices being high is something I expected. However, nerfing ranked rubies 40 to 24. Yeah, that's another thing. And total points 18 to 6. I don't know what he means with that now. Is so far the biggest problem for me. 120 drivers and 80 for Kigay carding gliders fits better at this point. So I can totally relate also here to the Ruby downgrading on a ranked reward. I don't know why they did that. I don't know what he means by the total points actually. Mr. Rockstar, with so many DKG up for grabs in limited rubies, it's hard to know what to take or not. Can you please make a video on top 5 DKG to look out for these in the daily spotlight? I will definitely do so, but I also can say I can also just highly recommend to check out channels like Antilef, Startfit. They are also going deep into that DKG stuff, what is the top, what not. But we need to say every account is a little bit different. Like my top 5 or my top 10 items might be not the same as yours. But I would definitely do that. I think like I'm now gone in for a week in America. After that, I could definitely go for that. Eat My Lamb says, it's weird to have access to so many things I've had to pass on over the last year. I can totally relate, yeah. And yet still be unable to afford them. Yeah, because they're expensive to acquire. Cheap Go Pass mostly. Since I have no coverage gaps for the current tour, it is difficult to spend the rubies now for items I want, in fear that they will release a new chorus that I need a DKG for, but then be unable to afford once the 100 ruby login bonus are gone. Rubies are feeling more scared than ever, but I feel the freedom to pass on more things than ever. My current pinch is also tickets. If I could even acquire all the rubies and buy with abandon, I wouldn't level them up, most likely, because they would come in and need a lot of investment to compete with my existing items. Missing the special 50 pipe with one spotlight, it always felt like you could trust in those items to be buffed and invested in for the future ranked cups. Yeah, absolutely true. Yavi says, it doesn't have a first time exchange discount like the Mi Shop. This is true. I would totally appreciate if you would get that. I was expecting year 1 and 2 items to be a bit cheaper. No one is going to spend 150 on Metal Mario, Peach Jet or Dry Bowser. That is actually completely true. I agree here. So I can, for me, just say I will mostly go for the top items. If I even would spend a lot of rubies on that. And I need to say, even Coin Rush is now an option. But also here, I will go for a separate video. Dino says, the price is in the fact that all the drivers, including the really good ones, are easy to get. Matt Aldridge, also check out his channel. He says, Con, it's a better way to spend rubies on Coin Rush, that's what I just said, to get high tickets. Making level up items through the shop essentially not a thing. I'm hoping they will change the prices in time or seasonally. But we need also to say not everyone is getting tickets in their shop. But of course, if you're getting tickets in their shop, we talk about the daily selects. Of course, we are getting tickets in the token shop, which doesn't cost money or coins, but also in the tier shop. So I can highly recommend, if you have rubies, try to get those tickets. If you want new items, you need to buy them in the Spotlight shop, no doubt. But if you want to upgrade something, if you want to level up something, use your tickets, or if you have tickets in any shop with coins, then get them. I can just say like 24,000 coins you can get with around about 150 rubies. So 150 rubies is like one driver or like 1.5 card or glider. But 24,000 coins is 2 tickets. So that's definitely a higher value. Matt also says, additionally, the con is literally a con that people would be tempted to spend the 150 rubies to level up items. Maybe people who haven't done the math. Exactly. So before you invest anything, ask us, ask people in the Discord communities. You can join my Discord. Link is down below in the video description. There's a lot of people who can actually help you. Maxime says, people who play longer have with this update definitely lost money. New players don't need much to have a good account in short time. Okay, I would here absolutely disagree. As an example, I see here Bowser Center is a seasonal driver who I have to wait a year to pull for cause I didn't have the rubies at the time. Could be tomorrow in my shop if I'm lucky. Okay, so I do agree and disagree at the same time. So yes, I do agree. It is easier to get more different items you want to have, or maybe you want to fill your gaps, because if you have them in the shop, you can buy them. The question is now, do you have enough rubies? Do you need to buy rubies? But that's another question actually. But it is not like with a level 1 driver, you don't have like a better account. So of course, if you have Santa Bowser, first of all, your account is better because you have a new item, but just because he's level 1, you might have a level 5, 6, 7, whatever driver. So he's not very, very useful unless you can level him up with tickets, what you also need first. So yes, you can get new items easier, but to level them up, to have then actually a better account, this is definitely not cheaper. This is way, way more expensive. Actually, I can tell you the numbers, roughly 30-40%. But there, like I said, another video. Nintendo fan says, in my opinion, the prices in the shop Spotlight are too high. Tom, TC Gaming, says, it's too expensive. It would have been better if it was 70 or 75 rubies instead of 100 plus. That's my only complaint. Zachary says also, too expensive. I hope they have a good deal on Sunday, like the special pipe they used to have. That's actually a good idea. So, like, I don't know yet if there's anything like that coming. Douglas, I'm the only one who expected exactly these prices and was legit ready to see them charging even higher than that. I don't know, maybe some did. Still overpriced? Of course. Goddamn. But seriously, is there anyone out there like me not shocked enough to even bothering about ranting? Seriously? I do hope they balance this though. We will pretend we didn't see it, Nintendo. Yeah. So there's still a little chance, but we did also not really see a lot of balance changes in the game. The current balance changes for rubies is just because, yeah, Apple and I think also Google are changing the prices in general. So actually, it's not a change at all. Steve says, as a free-to-play player, which started from the beginning and sometimes had luck with a double or triple high-end in a 45 ruby pull, I would say it became super expensive now to get the drivers. Absolutely, absolutely true. Even coins are not usable now. Yeah, we have still a tier shop to purchase missing drivers in the shop. Nintendo should make it possible for free-to-play players to grind harder and make more challenges. Remove the 3-star races. They are pretty boring so far. Okay. And reward us grinders with a bit more rubies to purchase the 70 to 150 ruby drivers. Okay, so I don't get a point with removing the 3-star races because like that's the ACR grind. But I totally agree that as a free-to-play player, it will be really, really hard. Now it's way too hard to earn 150 rubies with a free-to-play account. Bigger shop now is better to get the desired stuff earlier. I just purchased 16-bit DK Junior in a shop, which I always wanted, but I'm broke ASF now. That's now pro and con in one sentence. You can get a new item fast and easy, but then you need to spend a lot of rubies. To the card says, way overpriced. It's too easy to go through all your rubies, and I think the pricing could entice people into buying packs more frequently. I don't think so actually, because like people don't just have more money. I don't like that all you get for 100 or 150 rupees is a single high-end. There is no normals or supers to upgrade those and possibly get coins for max items. It feels like they missed the balance aspect of buying a Spotlight high-end. Jonah says, I don't like the crazy new prices as it should be cheaper. It's madness. Kian also, the prices are too high. Why are there no discount for the Spotlights? Roy says, the prices are too expensive, like damn, plus the ranking items. Yoshi Tendo, too expensive. need a sales update for next year. Absolutely. Mountout, it's way overpriced. In addition, the price for rubies is higher. You can now get one high-end driver for 48, while you could get a high-end driver, high-end calculator, and 90 rupees for 40 euro. Okay, so actually the prices did get adjusted, but actually we get a tiny little bit more for the money we spend now. So, like, the packs are actually not more expensive because they also adjusted the number of rubies we get. Email says 150 for a driver is way too much. Mike, the amount of rubies is expensive, needs to be lower. Also being daily is ridiculous. Bomb in game. Con, there is not con. Okay, he obviously likes it, how it is. Axis says the price changes daily. But actually, yeah, price, so like pretty much everyone says it's too expensive. Changes daily, I actually do like it. Like, because if you have nothing in your daily shop and the next day you get something new, that's something I like. Of course, if you have something in your shop you want, but you don't have the rubies, and you know, okay, tomorrow I have the rubies, then that's it, of course. David says only the prices. Leonardo also says overpriced. It could be more affordable to everyone. And last but not least, Finji Mover, overpriced AF. So guys, that was your opinion about the cons, the negative aspect about the Spotlight shop. The video might take too long if we put also in the pros now into that video, so we are going for a separate video. So the positive vibes only in the next video, where I show you what you think, the community, about the new Spotlight shop. I do absolutely agree to pretty much all your points. I see a lot of you don't like the pricing of the new shop. 150 rubies, that is a lot for one driver dupe, and like we need 23 dupes to upgrade that driver to level 8 in case if we want level 8. The Spotlight shop is too expensive. They should innovate that somehow. That I would say, yeah, cards and gliders maybe 50, a driver 100. That would be still a lot money, no doubt, but it would be more affordable, and it would be actually then also pretty much the same price as before with the pipers. Like I said, here I will go for a separate video because I show you why the game actually is 40% more expensive than it was before. Of course, if you had like an insane lucky pipe pull, the pipes could have been also, yeah, cheaper. But I go over the long-term average. I'm quite experienced with pipers, I would say. So I did pull 1 or 2 pipes. And I can definitely say it is at the moment more expensive. In case your comment was not in video because you haven't commented yet, you can comment this video now. Let us know what you don't like about the Spotlight pipe. Maybe Nintendo sees it. Maybe Nintendo is watching it and says, yeah, okay, we see the community does tell us what they don't like. Maybe we are listening. Maybe you're changing something. There is still a little tiny hope. From my side, I want to say thanks for letting me know your opinion. Leave a like, leave a comment, and it's up if you're new here. We see us then in the next video when we talk about the pros about the Spotlight shop. The video will then also come very shortly, either today or tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'm out, and bye-bye.